Good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 4. And at the end of the last part, we just squared off with Liquid in Shadow Moses, the end of Act 4. So now, it's the briefing for Act 5, the final act of this game. Wow, I can't believe we're this close to the end. Actually, there's still quite a bit left, I suppose.
Can't this thing go any faster?
I'm afraid not. This is as fast as she'll go.
Well, it was built like 70 years ago, so now this is as fast as it can go.
Satellite disguised as orbital debris.
And this is probably the best briefing of all of them. Purely because it's not them sat around in a plane eating eggs. So already it's an improvement. And it's got Johnny in it, so there you go. That's all you need.
So its next perigee should be in...
Got it! 15 hours, 6 minutes, and 12 seconds.
Right. In 15 hours, it's going to be over the Bering Sea. 494 nautical miles from the Bering Strait.
Oh, Mei Ling, you such a tease.
Haven knows it too. They'll be holding position in that
This is
area.
not the time or the place for
Do
this.
they really have to get that close to launch?
The
Or is
nukes
it?
fired by Rex's railgun have a damage radius of approximately 300 meters. The target is a moving satellite that's traveling at 10 kilometers per second. To get the precision they need, they have to get as close as they possibly can.
Liquid won't launch his nuke until JD is at perigee. The Missouri can use that time to catch up.
Will we make it?
Once Haven stops moving, it'll take us an hour to close the gap. After that, the Missouri needs to
Snake is
strike
not
before
looking
the
well.
preparations are complete. This ship was stripped of most of its equipment, and she's got no electronic warfare capabilities of any kind. No radar, no high-tech weaponry. We'll have to rely on our own eyes to track the enemy. From the looks of it, Haven is going to use a railgun mounted on the bridge to destroy JD. You'll need to open the cover to launch the nuke. That's our one and only chance to get inside.
Inside? Why can't we attack it from here?
It wouldn't do any good. As long as Liquid has control of the system, physically destroying GW would still leave supreme authority in his hands. Sons of the Patriots.
Yes, Dr. Emmerich is right. That's why we need to destroy GW from the inside, before attacking Haven itself.
Liquid's very own Death Star.
Snake's worthy contributions, as
All right,
always.
everybody, here's the plan. We know Haven will have to surface in order to fire the railgun. When it does, the Missouri will see it. We'll make a quick approach and deliver a strike team. Our goal is twofold. Prevent that nuke from launching and wipe out GW's programming. The enemy relies entirely on electronic means of threat detection, so they won't be able to see the Missouri until they surface.
How does Johnny get away with
Launch
that?
the strike team from catapults at the exact moment Haven's armored cover opens.
I never get away with it.
They'll then penetrate
I'm joking.
GW's
I do get away with
server
it.
room and infect it with a worm cluster.
But what if they shut down GW before we get in there?
Liquid is already entrenched within the Patriots network. He needs to stay there, or destroying JD won't serve him any purpose. They can't afford to have GW shut down.
And let's not forget, Liquid will throw everything he's got at stopping the strike team.
Exactly. The corridor leading to GW is defended by directed energy weapons that emit certain types of microwaves.
Did you say microwaves?
That's right. And at that frequency, the waves will start to evaporate any living person within range.
A giant microwave oven. You'd have to have a death wish to go in there. Sounds like the perfect job for me.
Snake, this isn't the time for your stupid jokes.
Of course it is.
Outside the corridor, Liquid
Course it
soldiers
is.
will be out in full force. Inside, There'll be unmanned weapons waiting for us.
Where are you getting all this information? You really think there's a way to destroy GW?
Yes, I do. She left us something that'll point us in the right direction.
Naomi helped with the preparations to stop Haven's launch.
Naomi?
All of our internal data on Haven came from her. The reason she got on the Nomad with us in the first place was to get close to me. But
I think he says that with
she
a
ended
little
up
bit of
turning to
pride.
Sunny instead.
What do you mean?
Maybe it's not supposed to come across
She
that
left
way.
her
But
plan in Sunny's hands.
This entire operation is based on the data she left us.
Whose side was she on, anyway?
We'll never know exactly what her true intentions were. But one thing's for sure. She was determined.
all the soldiers are just sat around like, who the hell's Naomi? What are we talking about?
Promise me you'll carry on. Or will.
Come on, guys. Somebody say something positive. Anything.
Attention! Listen up. A wise man once wrote, "The tongues of dying men enforce attention like deep harmony. Where words are spent, they are seldom spent in vain."
I think she just saved everybody's game by saying that.
Any other questions? Yes, Snake?
Anybody got a smoke?
Hank.
Perfectly valid question, come on.
So this program, you're saying Sunny wrote it?
Actually, only about a third of it is her work. Naomi was working on a program to destroy GW, but she couldn't quite finish it, so she handed it over to Sunny. Sunny went fishing in my library to see if there was any source code she could use to complete it. Eventually, she found some. It was Emma's worm cluster.
God,
She
Snake,
took my
you know those aren't
sister's
good for
code
you.
and worked it into Naomi's program.
More than most people are not good for you.
I didn't have time to look over every single line of code. But what I did see reminded me of Emma. It was like she left traces of herself behind in the structure. But this worm cluster that Sunny created, it's even better than Emma's. Sunny's worm destroys the AI's intellect by triggering apoptosis in the cells.
Whoa, whoa,
Something
whoa,
like
whoa,
in the
whoa.
GW,
Slow down there.
It should do some real
Who's
damage.
Shani? What? What are we talking about? Snake's not listening.
Snake.
He's too busy
you
coughing
ever
up
think about
blood.
quitting?
Why? It's not like I've got my health to worry about.
You know what? The man's got a point.
Are you trying to kill yourself? Haven yourself. Why don't we get somebody else to go? There's no need for you to do it.
I still have things left to do. Besides smoke. Otacon, why don't you jump off the ship with me?
I don't think so. I've still got things to do myself. And I don't even smoke.
Well, here we go. Final act of this whole saga. 2 years. 2 years I've been recording these games. I mean, obviously it hasn't taken me 2 years to record them, but stretched out over such a long period. It's kind of weird to think about. It's crazy to think about. It's all been leading up to this.
Captain, enemy vessel at 300 meters and still rising.
And the engines.
No problems to report.
Prepare to go.
Makes me think about the first time I got the PVR actually working, actually recording something. And I was like, oh my god, I'm well gonna do Metal Gear 1.
How long until it surfaces?
About 20 minutes.
It's all been leading to this
Right on
moment.
schedule. When she surfaces and opens up her armor, we'll move in as planned.
Aye, Captain. Captain,
Yes?
this is my first real engagement.
I see. Your point?
At first, getting assigned to this ship was a big letdown for me. But the inaction was kind of a relief, too. Captain, I'm scared.
It's okay. I'm scared too. This is also my first time. But I'm not going to let it
Wait,
get
but
to
you're
me,
the captain.
because I'm more scared of what'll happen if I run away. Nobody is going to die on my watch. This ship is going back
That's a good
to
line.
Hawaii
I talked
in one
over it, but
piece. That
I'm more scared of what'll happen if I run away. That's a good line.
Right. Thank you.
Well, I feel like I should just take a moment to thank everybody who's been watching this walkthrough up until this point. And if you've been watching ever since Metal Gear Solid 1, then I mean, I can't thank you enough. I mean, I feel like we're all on this boat together. We've travelled this far and we're all in it together now. This will be our final battle. And this really will be the final Metal Gear game that I record for a long, long time, I think.
Right.
So yeah,
Who is he?
He'll
if you've
live.
been with me since the beginning, then
Shape to fight.
Christ.
Best to let him rest.
Right.
I don't know what to say to you.
Without the system to protect them, everybody's losing their nerve. They say SOP's after effects are
But even
so
if you
bad,
joined
a
at
lot
Metal
of
Gear 2,
soldiers
3, or
desert.
even at the start of this, then
The only
I thank you
people I
anyway.
have left to rely on are Marilyn.
I mean, every single view and every
Kind
single
of an unknown quantity.
like and every single everything that happens with these videos, you know, it all means something. Drebin.
What are you doing here?
I laundered these guys' ideas.
I'm just doing my
and
laundry.
issued them new naked weapons, including that
What
catapult
else?
we're gonna be riding.
I wish you could buy those catapults whenever you want. And he just like
He's been slow
airlifts them in or
since
something.
Got his hands on the system. His extra orders stopped coming in. Now that all the weapons all over the world are locked, the only one still looking to fight would be you and yours. They tell me it's not economical to replace all that useless equipment on the battlefield with my stuff. So I made an extra special trip out here, just for you.
Drebin, do you even have the slightest idea what's going on here?
Of course I do. See, when it comes down to it, the world's like this soda here. Once the bubbles are gone, I ain't got no use for it. It's worth nothing. I'm on the side of whoever needs me the most. You dig? If you need anything, just say the word. I'm setting up shop here for a spell.
Of course he can set his fingers on fire from nothing.
Enjoy it. Could be your last.
Reminds me of a Laurel and Hardy sketch, that, so I never really took that very seriously.
All right.
Looks like that last smoke will have to wait after all. Later.
Hey, here. Oh, thanks.
Thanks, buddy. That is new best mate.
You're over there. There.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yes.
Liquid warship, Outer Haven. Is
Gotta
a
get your
modified
briefing
version
from
of
the
an Arsenal
Colonel.
gear model stolen from the Patriots. Inside, it's crawling with Irving and other unmanned weapons. According to Naomi's data, Haven is crewed by a battalion of enhanced soldiers, each called from the best the PMCs have to offer. If Liquid succeeds in destroying JD and gaining control of the Patriot system, he'll make Haven his flagship, and his PMCs will spread like wildfire across the globe. And then, mankind's armed subjugation will begin.
Captain, Haven sighted.
Pretty epic briefing as well.
Main gun.
He knows how to set up a good confrontation, does Colonel Campbell.
Listen closely. This is our last chance to stop Liquid from enslaving the planet. Meryl, can you hear me?
And this is just beautiful.
It's time. Time to do your duty. Remember, no matter what happens, I'll be with you till the very end. You are my pride and joy.
That she knows it as well. I don't know if Snake and Johnny could hear that bit, but I don't think so. Just keep that between them. There it is, Rex's railgun.
Railgun is exposed.
There it is. A naked nuke.
Let's finish it, Snake. Let this be our last battle. If we're responsible for Liquid's sins, then the onus is ours to bear.
Right.
Solid Eye, activate. I can see everything now.
Enemy moving to intercept.
Maintain full speed!
Failure will spell doom for the human race. You've got to stop them from using that railgun. Then annihilate GW.
Holy mother of God, that's a lot of missiles.
Target hit. Light damage.
The enemy is returning fire.
All hands prepare for impact! Brace yourselves!
I gotta say, this is the strangest way of infiltrating another ship. Just catapulting yourself onto it. But hey, I'd love to try it one day.
Now!
Well, I guess we're in Outer Haven. That's a cool symbol. It's a pretty evil looking symbol. You're never gonna, you know, portray yourself as a good guy with a logo like that. Nice place you got here.
Snake,
Where are you?
sorry. It's my ankle.
Can you walk?
I think so. Ah!
Are you okay?
Ugh, hurts a hell of a lot more without SOP.
Makes you feel alive, doesn't it? What about Occupy?
He fell into the ocean. Snake, I'll catch up soon. You go ahead. Ah!
Look on.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, the frogs again. It's alright, this is not a particularly difficult bit to get past, to sneak through. But it can be made very difficult if you get spotted early on, that's for sure.
Snake, can you hear me? GW is toward the ship's stern. Hurry!
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna pause it for now, guys. Everything's half off! Thanks. Yeah, I gotta pause it for now, guys. But thank you very, very much for watching this opening to the final act of Metal Gear Solid 4 with Morris. And yeah, I do hope you join me for the next one, guys, where we'll be, I think, yeah, no, we'll be facing the final Beauty and the Beast. So yeah, do join me for that one, guys, and I will see you in a bit. See you later.